You mean, I've heard a lot of bad things about this movie, and I came in looking at it in a negative view, but this movie is nothing what they were talking about. This was honestly one of the best movies I've ever seen. I think it's one of the best written movies I've ever seen, at least in terms of screenplay. What you saw was, Michelle, going down the library. And you don't realize until later that it was after that she switched from a white jacket to a red jacket in the locker room. And she just came from the locker room. The ring bell, and then she's going for the library. And this is just literally 30 seconds before the shooting happens. This movie's amazing. I've honestly never have seen a better movie in terms of screenplay. I think it's extremely unique. And I think other people should try to emulate this because this is incredible. This is some of the best I've seen.
Boomer. Okay.
And I could bring up examples. For example, this one, John, the one with the yellow shirt.
What are you doing?
I don't know what to say. A lot of things happening, and the movie cuts, so it's not
When the
linear
electrons
time.
jump from one orbital to like another one, what does that do? I mean, what's the difference?
And then every
between
time they
orbitals?
show
Well,
their names, they're showing an aspect of their life before they're shooting. Alex is going to be shown being bullied and being an outcast.
The atom, it kicks these electrons out further away from the nucleus and produces a higher, yes.
After you put the electricity into the tube for the electrons,
And it goes to show
after they're
that
lit up, do they stay lit
no
up,
one
or
suspects
when they're
him.
not?
In fact, in the lunchroom
What they
scene,
do,
he's
is
seen
they will sit
doing
up
the
in the climb against
schematics.
his
Is it
shape
called schematics?
and then
The map
drop
of
down again.
his
And when they
plan
drop down,
on how
this
he's going to plan the
is light.
shooting and how he's going to plant a bomb in the lunchroom. And after the lunchroom, he's going to block out the exits and kill them off there. And and how he's going to send Eric to the principal's office because that's an entrance. Actually, that's an entrance that McFarlane came in, John McFarlane. So I do think this is one of the, yeah, this movie's really well made, done. Really well made. I highly recommend you to watch this. This was a really good watch. And it's replayable because they show perspectives that you don't really understand until you watch it again. For example, I want to get his name right, so it's just going to be a cut. So I got his name, and it was Benny. So the Benny scene is incredible because it shows an interaction with Benny and Acadia. I'm not going to explain more, but I like the subtlety of it. I don't want to explain it because I think you'll have more fun watching and picking it out. You know what I mean? This is definitely a movie that you get rewarded for paying attention. And I've already watched this movie twice because I'm doing this video. but this was really fun to watch. And fun too, but it was very entertaining. It's something that you can focus on for. I don't know what to say, but it was really good. It was really, really good. There's a lot of social critique in it. And there's more subtleties.
Not much. I'm just gonna go to the dark room.
I can make more, what's it called?
Watch out for Mr.
Inferences?
Yeah, no kidding.
Inference
Alright, well, I'll see you later.
indications?
Okay, bye.
Or something more. I think it's called inference. I forgot the term, but you could use that to push a narrative. And okay, I would say something because maybe it's something that you would not pick up in the movie, but in the movie, Benny is in the beginning of the scene with Nathan, and in the beginning, in the intro of the movie, you can actually hear them playing. You know, Nathan and all of his friends playing football. In the scene, you know, Benny tackles one of his friends, and he ends up, or you know, this is just allegedly, and this is coming allegedly from me, but I think the reason why he was found as he was because he tried to tackle Eric, and they don't show that because I don't think they have proof. But I think that's what happened. That's what happened to Benny. You know, it shows other social critique of how people's lives, and how Eric and Alex were basically desensitized to people and were outsiders. There's also another social critique on how easy it is to pick up radical material and and to order ammo. They also critique that too. Yeah, this movie's great. I highly recommend you to watch this. It's really good. One last thing I want to mention. Well, I'm just observing, but this is a play on the phrase or the motto, "The elephant in the room." How such a serious problem could arise, and despite the fact that it's so serious, it doesn't really, demonstrate itself. I also like the the cover right now because it's McFarlane being kissed by Acadia, and after she goes to, I think it was a meeting. It was an alliance meeting, and that's where the shooting begins. So good on them for choosing that. I don't know if I should mention every aspect of it. For example, Mr. Lewis, or yeah, at first this was a lot to take in, especially on your first watch. So many things happen, and so many things are happening, and that it's hard to keep up. And they don't tell you the characters until after the fact you watched a scene. So there's that. And also, it might be just my dyslexia, but I've had a hard time tracking their names. But this was really well made. Um, I give it my, star of approval. I don't think, I think this was a really well made, and it was fine art. And I said this in another video, the Jojo Rabbit recap, which is on Rumble and BitChute, that they really should make movies like this, more like this. I said it would have been incredible if there was a movie that was, had the same cinematography as this. Because one thing is odd. It feels, is it called seminal or subliminal? What's it called? What's the first of all, what is the fear of liminal? Okay, it's liminal art, and it feels very, very human. And I can't think but wonder what would it be in different contexts. So this was a good film.